Okay. Okay, welcome YouTubers. This is Nighthawk and Austin Schultz. We are here to review the everdrive 64. Oops. Thing got stuck on my cord here.
We are running into problems right out of the gate.
Why not? Why not? Okay. Now basically, I'm going to have Austin do testing of a few games, but I'm going to show you the operations of the system. Okay. One thing, you've got your EverDrive 64, which has an SD card in it, and it's a regular cartridge, so that you can play backup games of your favorite games, so you don't have to keep switching, cartridges, which is a unique feature. Okay, now on here, I know you probably can't see too good, but you got options, cPanel, manager, cheats, and the device information, which that part don't really matter. And then on the option menu, you got your save type, what type of save you would like it to be saved as, game mode, the speed of your SD speed, which is either 25 millihertz or 500. You got your menu size, which you got 320 by 240 or your 640 by 480. And you can use Game Shark cheats, so you want that on in case you do decide to use some. And then you got an IPS apps deal so that you can patch your favorite games. And then auto cheat. CP Manager is for a thing like this. It's a little thing that goes at the bottom. It's a game memory thing. And I'm sorry if I'm going a little fast. It's pretty late here.
Yeah, it's probably about 12:30. Actually, I think on the other computer on the side here it says about 1 o'clock. So yeah, it's pretty late. I gotta get some sleep so I can wake up at about 7:30 or so. So I can leave at 8 because I got to get back to my place by 9.
Yeah. So we're going to try to leave this short, but while I'm showing you this, okay, cheats. Now if you want cheats, you got cheats there that you can actually activate and stuff. I'll show you how they run in a few minutes. Okay. Now one thing, you also got auto cheating as well. Like if you've got a game that has to be named exactly what the game is, like I got Mortal Kombat 4, Space Invaders, Super Mario 64's, Star Wars Rogue Squadron for cheats. You can make those files yourself. At a later date, I will show you more on this system. This is just a basic review. Real basic, actually.
Yeah, we're just showing you some of the ins and outs of the system. Basically, a quick summary rundown of what the system can do exactly.
Right.
And
okay, now one thing I like about the system, it's very it uses the same hardware as the N64 because it works right in the N64. That's a plus there. Okay, now I'm going to have Austin here to test a few games we pre-chose already. This particular one has an auto cheat feature, which you will notice you start off with 100 guys for one. Here you go. The top one.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, freaks and geeks, trolls and derps alike, welcome. My name is Austin Schultz. And if you notice, I'm actually using my real name this time. My real name is Austin Schultz. I know in my last video I introduced myself as Schultzy. That's just my gamer tag on Xbox Live. Feel free to message me. Again, we're going to go to C because I'm mainly a C student. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool, aka Peach. So we got voice acting in a Mario game, which is actually probably a first for the series. I think this is the only time they've ever actually done voice acting.
Actually, there might have been another one, but this one's the main one.
Like the first time.
Yeah, I think this is the first one. I think they had another one or two.
Like somewhat good voice acting. I mean,
but this actually is the only time. In fact, show him one. I think the first demo is let him sit in one spot, and you can see him voice activate after you do the words here.
Yeah.
Have him sit in one spot for a little bit. He'll start talking in his sleep.
All right. So you reach the castle. A's to jump. B's to punch. These also read signs. So basically, we're gonna hit the sign until it gives us what we want. Stand still. Princess Toadstool's castle is just ahead. That's what it says on Wikipedia. Press A to jump, Z to crouch, and B to punch, read a sign, or grab something. Press B again to throw something you're holding. So it's about jumping, punching, grabbing, and throwing. Sounds like a WWE match. So,
yep, I agree.
So we got the paparazzi here, the Wikipedia brothers. And just explaining how to control the camera. So as you can see, I'm adjusting the camera here.
Yeah.
I don't really like adjusting the camera, I just like it doing whatever. Alright, so they're saying, hi, no one's home. Now, get out of here. Then there's a lot of people laugh of some sort.
Yeah.
So this guy tells us that everyone is trapped in the wall, in the castle's walls. Again, the clouds have eyes, the hills have eyes. Seriously, the hills have eyes. And we're jumping into the painting.
Yeah. And basically, one good thing about this is it plays smoothly. There's about 95% of all games work. I think there's only like a selection of 3 or 4 that don't.
Yeah. We found that there's only, you said 4, or not 4, but about 5 to 10 games that do not work at all.
Well, the only ones that I know that I've tried, they start up, they boot, but the problem is anyone that has a battery in it will not work because this thing doesn't have a battery for it.
Like Animal Crossing, or
Animal
as
Crossing
it's called
Forest, yeah.
in Japan, Animal Forest, which is actually the first one, which I believe it was made for the Nintendo 64, correct?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yes, that will not play because that uses a
clock battery.
And that's why that does not work.
Right, that won't work. And there's a couple others that didn't work, but they work now because they've made patches for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna save and quit.
Yep. And now when you save and quit, to keep the save, you have to hit your reset button. Which that's what he'll do right now.
So I'm gonna hit the reset button.
Okay, now going on, we're gonna show you what else did we say we were gonna show?
Okay, so we said
Super
Resident
Mario
Evil.
6. Oh yeah, Resident Evil 2. That was one we gotta show him.
This is one that even he didn't know was made for Nintendo 64.
Yep.
And this was Resident
and this
Evil.
is only like 16 to 64 meg ROM. I'm not sure exactly the size, but it is very small. But the original one was like 2 discs of 700 megs. So I think they did a pretty good job for bringing it down that low.
So this game contains scenes of explicit violence and gore.
Yeah.
Violence and gore.
Yeah.
So
be warned.
If you're a little kid, I recommend skipping the video, to another part of the video, because this honestly is not for kids.
No, it's not. We're just showing you how smooth it is. It doesn't matter.
To Leon.
Yeah, we're not really going through it. We're just showing you.
Blue blood. We're gonna be killing rich people.
Yeah.
So zombie, chopper, nuke, stuff like that. So we're not gonna watch all this. We're just gonna go through.
Just to show that's really smooth on this one, because I want to leave more time for the cheats.
As you can see, I'm not very good at Resident Evil.
Yeah. He gets himself kicked within 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's really bad actually. It's not even.
He'd be more into doing cheats on this game, which
yeah,
I have none at this time.
I would rather do. Where do I go from here? Honestly,
I don't remember. It's been years since I played.
There we go. I pressed A. I pressed A really quick. Okay, so these.
Oh, you made it further then.
Yeah. It's a bit funnier when
Hold on. What are you doing? Hold your fire. I'm a human.
Yeah, I'm a human. Don't shoot, please. Hey.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. You put down your gun.
But
He's inside.
like I said, as you can see, even the videos are not too bad for N64.
What's going on in this town?
Yeah, what's going on?
By the way,
Didn't
by
have
the
a clue.
time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
And this might seem like we're promoting Nintendo. That's not true. We're promoting the people that made the EverDrive 64.
Yes, we are. And the thing is, when I get more EverDrives, I will be also showing you how they work as well.
Yes, and he is planning to do several reviews for games and some walkthroughs.
And if Austin has time to come by, he will also go through them with us too.
Yeah. And I will also actually... That startled me.
I didn't know, I forgot about that.
You sneak out the back door.
Well, at this point in time, I think we should reset it in case there is any little kids watching.
Yeah, we will reset this, so...
Now, I will be probably making a walkthrough on that particular game. If you are interested, please leave a comment if you are.
Yeah.
But it probably will be later on.
Okay, I know there's one more, and I believe it was the,
Miss Backman, I think, was one.
Yeah, Miss Pac-Man. And, also the, if we had time, the Super Mario Bros. 3.
Yeah, Super Mario Bros. 3. Okay, now... yeah. Now this one also has cheats in it, and it automatically loads with because I did it in a file. But you can also do it manually by pressing select game and putting in their cheat under the cheat menu and pushing start. But if you've got it manually, it's really easy. Yeah, I don't think we saved that last game.
Alright, that's cool.
Go ahead.
I will tell you this. This particular cheat, whenever you pick, there's one particular cheat where every time you pick up a dot, it makes this really annoying yeah sound. So I'm just telling you this now.
Yeah, that's the only reason why.
I'm not sure, but okay, never mind. I don't think the cheats are up. Okay, so as
Well, you'll know immediately.
The yellow dots show where the pack dots are. Cool, huh? Have fun, this Pac-Man.
You'll know immediately. Nope, I guess it didn't have the cheats.
Yeah, awesome.
This time I guess it didn't have the cheats. I thought I did, but this time. Oh, that's right. We had to load this one manually because we didn't have it in the auto. Remember?
Oh yeah.
I just remembered that. By the way, this is actually our second video because we goofed up on the first.
Yeah, we actually made like an hour-long one, and it was actually really good and everything. It's just, ow. There. Finish that.
Yeah, it was a real good video, but unfortunately...
Yeah, it was a real good video. Unfortunately, for some reason, it goofed up at the 20-minute mark. It made this really annoying buzzing noise. And, yeah, that's all I can really say. I don't know why it did it. I don't think Nighthawk knows why either, but...
No, that's the first time my camera's ever done that. So
people block. Can I help you since I'm a hologram? You can push it through your head. You can push it in the distance. Sometimes blocking stuff, so use the handy golden reset token to return the blocks back to where they came from.
Okay.
So,
but as you can see, it's really smooth. It's real easy to do. And I'll do one more thing for you too so that you know cheats work. I'm going to reset it again. And we'll load the same game, but after, well, this time we'll do it a little different. Okay, on this one, if you want to do that and you want to load cheats manually, which this particular game isn't set for auto, so I will quickly show you that, and then we'll get on to the rest of it. Let's see, it was under now. Okay. Oh. Okay. But this time instead of select and start, you push select only. Okay. Now the game's in memory of which one it'll do. And then you go up to where you're, well, see, you could either do it this way, whoops, you could either go here and write it in manually, but I still have a text file, so I'm going to do it the easy way. It'll save time too.
Top one.
Okay, you want a pen cheats or load cheats? Either one works, I believe. Now I'll double check them to make sure they're there. See all the cheats are there. And they're all on, and then all we have to do is hit start, and then it'll make that annoying sound.
Yes, it will. Yeah, it will make that annoying sound.
Okay, got the volume down this time.
Yeah, the volume is down. So you can really see we're gonna So as you can see, one of the cheats is taking effect right now. You can see the score meter go up at about 1,000 every like
10,000 or 10,000
per second. 10,000 per second. Something like that. I don't know. So he's telling us about the bigger.
Now you hear the annoying sound.
Extra life already somehow. I don't know how.
See, run smoothly. Games are cheats are loaded. No problem. Okay, now he's gonna do. Now this does one more thing besides N64. Okay. Well, before I do that, I want to show him one other thing too. The control pack manager. You can back up your saves right off of your card. You can format it, or it can auto back up if you want to. But anyway, he was going to show you a review of the NES emulator feature with Super Mario Brothers 3 to show that it runs pretty smooth.
Yeah. Super Mario Bros. 3.
Yeah,
I believe it was.
Down
This
to
one?
the bottom. Yeah, yep, that's the one.
Select and start.
Now this is emulated. This is not through hardware. This is actually an emulator.
Yes, this is an actual emulator.
Yeah, it comes with the software.
So as you can see, it runs smoothly. We're not having any technical hiccups or nothing. It's not freezing. There's no strange glitches.
No. And now not every game on the NES list works, but but most do.
I'm trying to figure out how to get that.
Oh, you'd have to use that turtle shell.
Come here, turtle.
You have to back off a little bit so the turtle comes back. Otherwise, you can get another one come a little bit forward. Never mind.
Never mind.
There we go. You went bye-bye.
Apparently they don't.
Yeah.
Here, right away. Alright, so we're just gonna.
Now, there is a way, if you are a person that does like to cheat, there is things online. Google search it. I'm not giving any location.
Yeah, I'm not either. I mean, I don't even really know.
Yeah, but
you can
there is a
find
way to actually put into ROMs actual cheats. Like
and
I
you
said,
can find hacks of certain games that make it weird. There's a hack online. I'm not gonna say where it is because I don't know where it is exactly. But wow, I'm really bad at this.
well, it's been quite a few years since you've done any of this kind of stuff.
Yeah, but anyways, back to the thing we're doing right now. There's a hack where in Nintendo, not Nintendo, but where in Super Mario 64. Donkey Kong is the main villain.
Yeah, and that one does work. We have tested that one out.
Yes, we have actually.
And there is some that don't work because they're too expanded.
Yeah, there's a Super Kirby 64.
That one we've tested and
That one
it
we
doesn't
tested,
work.
it does not work.
It when you come out of the tube, I think it was, it freezes.
Yeah.
So that one doesn't work. But there's a lot that do work. They started working when they came out with the OS 2.04. They started working. But anyway, now
I should have jumped. I pressed A and I should have jumped, but I didn't, and I just fell into the pit of
well, it is an emulator kind of thing.
bottomless suffering.
I will show you. Okay, now that was pretty much. I'm just making sure we covered everything. Yeah, take a look.
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe we did. For the
Now
most part.
I'm going to show you what they look like. Look at the camera so I know if I'm in the right spot. 'Cause I can't really tell.
Alright, yeah, you're good.
Okay. Now basically,
Hold on, little to the
this
left.
way.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Basically, all it is you can use a regular SD card, or you can get one with an adapter if you got a mini. Okay. All it is, you toss this in your computer, put your ROMs on it, which we are not telling you where ROMs are. That you have to go Google search for that.
Yeah.
Now you can also get a thing that you can back up your own stuff, also online as well. Stone Age Gamer carries these, as well as Gamer Section carries them. They're pretty fast. Now, at this time, I looked at a couple days ago. I looked at Stone Age Gamer, their backlog. So I suggest Gamer Section. That's where I got mine. And basically, all you have to do is just put in this little slot, and right there, put it into your N64, and you're good to go. My final thoughts on this for me, he'll give yours, I give it a 10 out of 10 myself, because for the games I like to play, no problem. My collection I put on there, no problem. It does a few homebrew things, which is pretty nice, and it does NES as well, so I don't have to dig out my NES. Well, let's find out what his idea is.
Alright, this system, I'd probably say it's really nice. It's really good if you don't like swapping out your cartridges all the time. Even to this day, I don't like switching out my discs for my Xbox, which is mainly what I play on. So, you know, it's nice to have something that has a bunch of games, hundreds of games even, in one little itty-bitty SD card. What I don't like about it is that some of it is not exactly the best. I mean, it runs smoothly and everything, don't get me wrong, it's a great system, but there's just some things on it that you can't really fix about it. Like, some of the hacks on it are just too big. Some of the hacks are just too big to fit onto the SD card, and I know that sucks, but you know, it's not enough to offset the whole thing and drag it down. So I'd probably say it's a 9 out of 10. And I know Steve here is going to agree with me, Nighthawk, but or disagree with me on this.
Well, each to their own.
Yeah.
Each to their own.
I mean, I'm not really a big fan of Nintendo, but this EverDrive is actually a step in the right direction.
Yeah. In fact, I'll give you another little clue here. EverDrive. One thing about EverDrive is they got one for the Game Boy. They got one for Sega, the Sega Genesis system, which does 32X. Which eventually, in fact, in a couple months, I'm thinking about getting one. Then they got one for the, well, obviously N64, obviously.
Yeah, DS.
No, that was DS2.
Oh.
That one I'm gonna do a review eventually too. Then they got an EverDrive for, oh yeah, TurboGrafx X, which I've never played that system, so I don't even know what that one's like.
I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, neither do I. They got it for a lot of systems. They got it for original NES. They got it for Super Nintendo. Like I said, eventually I'm gonna own almost all of them. Eventually, and then I'll do reviews of them too. But me and him both agreed eventually, when he has time and I have time, we're gonna do some walkthrough plays, reviews of some games, stuff like that. And it's not gonna be just Nintendo, because we're not promoting just Nintendo.
Yeah, we're promoting all the systems.
Yeah, we're promoting Sega, PlayStation, PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, which on his channel, he's going to be doing a lot of Xbox 360 eventually.
That's mainly what I got. I'll do some PS2 as well.
Wii U.
Yeah.
I'd like to eventually do a good one on Wii U when I get the right stuff.
I'll actually be doing a playthrough of Grand Theft Auto 5, so...
Oh yeah, definitely gonna look for that, definitely.
Yeah, I'm also planning to do some for Medal of Honor, maybe a few for Call of Duty, I'm not entirely sure.
Now,
definitely one for Battlefield. I've been having a lot of fun with that.
Now I'm going to do some on Metal Gear. I'm planning to do a whole series on Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Then I'm definitely going to do some on Sonic, because I know some people get tired of going through the same old level, not sure what to do.
Yeah.
Mario, any of the Mario games, I'm great at Mario.
People love Mario.
Yeah. And I use, sometimes I use cheats, sometimes I don't. It depends on the game. The Wii U, obviously, there is no cheating when it comes to Wii U. There is none.
Yeah.
There's no way around that. So, if I do a walkthrough, if I get stuck in places, you'll have to excuse me.
Yeah, and I've heard that some versions, that on the Wii version of Call of Duty, that some of it's different than the PS3 and the Xbox 360 versions, so I'll be checking into that as well.
That one I would like to find out if it's true or not, because see, I played the Wii version, but I'm not really much into the PlayStation scene as you were, and stuff like that, PlayStation and PlayStation 3 and so on and so forth. Or even Xbox. I've never been into much of that scene until the last 2 or 3 years. So if there is something different, let me know. Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah. I might even do some for WWE 2K14.
Oh, I'd love to see that, because I don't have that game. That's one game I don't have.
I'll definitely I'll probably be doing a playthrough if I do that for the 30 years of WrestleMania mode.
Oh God, that would be great.
I'll probably have to ask WWE if I can use their game in my video first.
Walkthroughs they don't have a problem with. Where they have a real problem with is when you get videos of like certain people, which I'm not mentioning.
Like, I
haven't had a problem. If YouTube does have a problem with it, they'll let you know, and then you just take it off. But I don't think they'll have a problem, because I've seen them up all the time. I've never seen anybody get banned for it, so I don't think that's an issue.
There's several high-ranking, I guess, YouTubers. For example, one of the more popular ones, H2O Delirious. He does several WWE 2K14 videos, and I don't think they've come after him yet, because he's still making tons of videos.
Well, they don't really care about the walkthroughs, I don't think. I think they just care about
do like the fun. They just do
real
like the
people, you know.
They do like the funny things.
Yeah.
And they just like use like their own created characters.
Yeah. But like I said, overall, between a 9 and 10 for rating, which ain't too bad. Like I said, this is just the first. Like I said, in a couple months, when I get a chance and I can afford it, I'm planning to get the one for Sega. And then we'll probably do another review at that time for that. But I will probably be seeing you soon, because I will be doing some walkthroughs and reviews of games. I'm more into the classic stuff, so it'll probably be more classic. But I probably will do some newer stuff like Metal Gear Solid 5. I'll probably do some on that.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. But I do like some of the old classic games. I've always been that way.
Yeah.
So it's each to their own. I will put a link to his YouTube channel so that you have that. in the description. So in case you want to look at some Xbox stuff that he does, he hasn't really got many there yet, but he will have eventually.
Yeah. My internet right now is actually really not that good, so I've only been able to upload one video, and I've had a comment from one guy, and he said he really liked it, and he said that I should get my camera closer to the TV so that they'd be able to see more of the TV, and I took his advice. It's mainly TV now, so once I start getting more videos on it, once my internet stops acting up, I will be able to get some gameplay on there.
Yeah.
So don't worry.
Oh yeah, and we will definitely see you next time, man. And look for those walkthroughs. Like I said, when he gets a chance to come over here, we'll even do walkthroughs together, maybe even 2-player action, depending on the game. So let's see you next time.
If you have any suggestions for our next video, let us know in the comments below.
Thank you very much.